I feel like it has been a little while for some of you, actually. It's been a wild 48 hours for me. I'm just going to go ahead and go live here on Instagram. There you are. All right, I'm everywhere. Bloody everywhere, guys. You cannot get rid of me. Although Meta is trying. Meta has been trying to cancel me for the last 48 hours, at least, maybe more. Basically, most of this week. So the last, probably since Tuesday, I'd say, Meta has been trying to cancel me. But that's what they are. And so this is why, if you have messaged me on Instagram, if you've messaged me on Facebook, if you're waiting for a comment or a post or a cortisol guide from me on anything, I haven't been able to send from TikTok. They let anything go. There's no problem with TikTok. But yeah, basically on LinkedIn, no, sorry, not LinkedIn, on Instagram and Facebook, Meta's been saying, do you know what, Faye? Screw you. I'm not letting you anymore. So I've been able to go live. Yesterday, I tried to go live. So I know a couple of you went over to my LinkedIn and watched my 4-minute breakdown that I had. But yeah, yesterday I tried to go live on my personal page, go live in the group, go live on my secondary account, go live on my secondary account in the group, and Facebook was like, no, screw you. I couldn't even go to Instagram, actually. I couldn't even do an Instagram live yesterday. It was just not happening. So that's been my issue the last few days. So yesterday I said, you know what? Fine. I'm not going to go on. I'm not going to do my live. So the day before yesterday, I tried to go on Facebook and I couldn't get on. And it said, you've been banned for 6 more hours. And I was like, oh, all right then. Screw you. And then yesterday, I tried to go on. It said, you've been banned for 7 more hours. And I was like, what the fuck? So yesterday I said, screw you. I'm not doing it anymore. And I basically avoided my phone yesterday, avoided Facebook, avoided Instagram, couldn't message. So apologies, guys, if you're waiting for something for me, and if you missed my get ready with me yesterday morning, apologies. So yesterday I started doing my get ready with me. I was like, you know what? I'll just do it. I'll just do it on No, I didn't do it. I just do it on LinkedIn. I'll just do it on YouTube. That was my thing yesterday. And when I started, it got very deep very quickly. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this. I don't do this live. I don't want to share really how I'm feeling about particular things on LinkedIn and Instagram, more LinkedIn and YouTube, mostly because that's not where my audience is. That's not where my crew hang out. That's not where most of the people who, my community, the people I really care about, and the people who care about me, that's not where they are. They're not on those 2 platforms. So I decided to record it because I couldn't go live. I couldn't go live anyway. So I decided to record it on my phone, which I'll then try to upload to Instagram. For Instagram, do you remember IGTV? Ruining my life here. Does anyone remember IGTV? We used to be able to talk for ages, not just a reel. It was like a full-on video. Well, I thought that was still a thing. Apparently not, and so I can't upload my 20-minute meltdown to Instagram. So what I'm going to do is, because it's pretty deep, it's pretty raw. It's not something that I publicly, want to necessarily shout out to be put out there. But for those of you who do follow my second page and who are interested in that kind of stuff, I'm going to upload it to YouTube, and I'm going to make it unlisted so no one can see it unless they put the link. So if you are on my secondary Instagram account, my personal Instagram account, my Weight Loss and Wondering, which is all about my progress, my struggles, my accountability, my motivation, my meltdowns, essentially. I'll put a little snippet of it up today, and then if you message me, I'll send you the link to the YouTube so you can see my meltdown. So yesterday was not a good day, basically. Not only was I getting stressed out because of the technology issue, but also I was not good yesterday. This month, the past like 2 weeks now, probably 2 weeks, I've been aiming to hit 10 minutes of me time a day, just me, no technology, me and some daylight outside, maybe a cup of tea, something to eat, wherever, just reading, drawing, writing, wherever it's going to be. I've been aiming for 10 minutes a day. And this is partly because I've been having like anxiety dreams. I've been feeling like really burnt out and run down and just not with it. So this was my aim. This was my aim through May. And that is also on the secondary Instagram page. So head over there if you want to learn more about that. But the day before yesterday, I did not do it. I did have time. I did not prioritize it. I was very, very busy. And I decided to prioritize work over my own health, which is not what I tell clients to do at all. I always tell them prioritize yourself. But I'm one of those people who is, I'm just like a mum. Do as I say, not as I do. So I didn't do it the day before yesterday, and then that night I went to sleep at 1 a.m., which again is terrible. But I was trying to help people and trying to reach out to these people who wanted the cortisol guide, for example. Been desperately trying to help the people who want help. So I stayed up late, too late, prioritized you guys over my own sanity. So then I woke up. I went to bed at 1, and I woke up at some ridiculous time, 10, half 10 maybe, yesterday, with a banging migraine. So not only was I like, it was late, and it's supposed to be a day off yesterday, but I worked. Not only was it, I was tired, but I had a headache. It was halfway through the day. I was supposed to go to the gym. I couldn't go because I was too tired and all that kind of stuff. So when I was trying to do this live yesterday, talking about some stuff that I've got like going on in my mind right now, I got really, really emotional. Asked for some help. So please, if you watch that, please help. And it's partly to do with, I feel like, basically the summary. I'll give you the crib sheet of this. I was like, what am I doing with my life? I'm, maybe 35, and I feel like I should know what the hell I'm doing, but I don't. I run a business for the first time, which is stressful, difficult, it proves its challenges. And yes, I love it, of course. But there's also something in me that wants more, and I'm not sure what that more is. And I know I've been through this kind of situation before, and I was like, my life's good, but I want more. And I don't know what that is. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I'm aiming for. I don't know where the downfalls are, because I said in my thing yesterday, like, I've got a good life. I got a good partner. I mean, he's all right. Probably hear me, pretending he can't hear me. But he's all right. Got a good life, got a good business, got really cool clients who I love. But yeah, there's something inside me that's still like, you want more, but you want to change. And I was saying that I feel like life is going, but I'm not. And it's a really weird feeling to describe. So full breakdown of that in my video that I'll put on YouTube for select for you to see. But yeah, that's right. Apart from that, this week has been very busy with challenges, helping people through the challenge, reaching out to people, make sure they're getting the most out of it, really maximizing impact, because that's the point of the challenges, for me to be able to make a big impact on people's lives for a very short period of time. It's only a week, which isn't very long at all. But I do my very best to help them as much as possible. And I'm sure I'm confident I'm doing my best. Maybe not yesterday because of the hoo-ha, but generally in that challenge, I'm confident I'm doing my best. I'm giving as much value as possible, as always. So yeah, it takes a lot out of me. Definitely, as an introvert, you guys might not know this, but I am actually an introvert. So it does take a lot for me to like do lives, go and do presentations, do Zoom calls, and really like talk for literally hours. Sometimes to myself, sometimes to people who are watching and don't respond. like you guys are watching right now. But I know that if I am making a difference, if one person watches it and says, "Do you know what, that's helped me," then I've done a good job. But it does take a lot out of me energetically. So that is also a battle that I struggle with, which is why it's even more important for me to do my 10 minutes me time. It's 10 minutes, like no one's going to die in 10 minutes, right? If they don't hear from me, it's going to be okay. So my lesson from screwing, well, I didn't screw up, I just did not complete my task. I failed at doing this every day. But the lesson I learned from it, I didn't fail, I fell forward, was that I need to do my 10 minutes me time earlier on in the day, because then at the end of the day, I get call after call after call after call after call, and I never get time to have that 10 minutes of me time. So today, after I've done my makeup, after I'm ready, I'm going to sit outside. I brought a cup of tea here and an electrolytes. I'm going to sit outside. I'm going to sit in the sun 10 minutes. Just be. I want to just be. And that is my goal for the day. And I think moving forward, it's going to be, I've been saying this the last like 2 months, like be where my feet are, because I don't. I'm always like, where are we going next? What's the next project? Who do I need to speak to? What do I need to do? What is going on? How can I provide more value? How can we reach more people? How can we impact more lives? I'm always like, what is the next? And I very rarely sit and be like, you know what? We're doing a fucking good job. I'm enjoying my life. I very rarely sit down and take stock of what I'm doing or where I was a year ago versus where I am now. I'm always looking ahead. And I know they always say, don't look backwards, but I think there is also an opportunity to learn and grow and develop from your past. And not only what you did wrong, but what you've done right as well, and how much you've grown, how much your life has changed. Hello, Sam. How are you? This lovely afternoon. So I know Sam is one of my followers on my other account. I'll send it to her. You also see my breakdown. Who else? Who else? A lot of my clients actually, and actually Bushra, who's one of our clients, follows me on LinkedIn. She left a little comment as well. After my little 4 minutes, it was like a 4-minute live yesterday, just 4-minute live. I did not say many words. It was more of a, what am I doing with my life? I'm pissed off. I got a headache. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. A bit more of like a meltdown. But here I am today. Went to bed earlier. I went to bed at like 11 last night, and I feel so much better today. I need to stay hydrated. That's another thing I keep forgetting. To drink. And yesterday also had a little less caffeine. A lot less caffeine actually. So I think that helped also. But ultimately, that's what's going on. I'm still standing there. That is there. That's the joy of entrepreneurship, difficult times. And I think having a growth mindset aside, I don't know if you guys resonate with having a growth mindset or not, but I think a lot of people who are successful in life, and success can be wherever you kind of value or whatever you're aiming for. I think a lot of it comes from having a growth mindset and being open to opportunities, being open to take risks, versus being stuck in one place and doing this because that's all I've ever known. In fact, I used to work for a company, I'm not going to say who it is, but I used to work in a marketing department. And I said, it's a big company. And I said, why are we doing this? Why are we doing it like this? Isn't it like way more effective to do it this way? And the answer I got was, well, this is the way it's already always been done. And so there's no surprise that their marketing department and their marketing reach is not very high. It's because they take bloody forever to make decisions. They base things on other people's opinions versus the data and versus what is going on in the world. It's more of like an ego thing, not company. And so because they are so set in their ways, they're so like, this is the way it's always been done, so we're going to keep doing it. There's no change, there's no growth. And I think that relates back to people, as in like you and me. if we do stuff we've already done, and we always do, we'll always get what we've always got. I suppose that's saying. If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. And this could look, you can look at your weight loss or whatever for this. So if you've ever like lost a ton of weight for a holiday or something and then gained it all back, and you keep doing it, that's always going to happen. You're not going to suddenly lose it by doing the same thing and then never gain it back. If that's the way it goes, that's the way it goes. If you do keto and lose loads of weight, which you might do because you lose a lot of water, and then you come off keto and you gain that weight back, which you will because it's just water, then if you do keto again, exactly the same thing's going to happen. You're going to suffer, you're going to cut carbs, nutrient deficiencies, probable, and you're not going to have the energy, etc., etc. You're going to lose the weight, and then as soon as you eat anything that's carbohydrate, you're going to blow up, and you're going to gain all that weight back. Then you're going to piss off yourself and frustrated and ask yourself, why does this keep happening to me? I'm a failure. I suck. I can never do it. My body's broken. Instead of being like, actually, look, this always happens when I do it this way. So maybe I'll take a different approach this time. And I think that's the way that we grow, through trying different things, evaluating as well. I don't think enough people take time to evaluate what is going on with their life, or what's going on with the weight loss, or what they're struggling with, and making a change. Sometimes people evaluate it, they go, yeah, I lost weight and then I gained back, so I'm going to do it again. It's like, guys, come on, we are not done. We should understand that if we keep doing it, we're going to keep getting the same result. So we need to sit down, look at what is happening, look at where we are not doing so well, look where we are doing well, keep doing the things we're doing well, and change the things that we're not doing so well. Continue to take risks, continue to evaluate, keep looking at yourself like a project versus something that is stuck in time. Because time is going to go whether you stay still or whether you take risks. At the end of the day, guys, like, people are worried about, like Sam, for example. Sam, our client, has lost over 100 pounds. He's fantastic. Well done, Sam. And she shares it. I remember seeing like a couple of her posts in work and stuff, and her colleagues are really supportive of it. Now, if it could be because Sam's open about it, people will celebrate it, she'll be more motivated to do it, and that kind of stuff. Whereas people who are like, oh, I want to lose weight, like, you have got no skin in the game. You've got no one to kind of like hold you accountable. And also, when I ask people why are you like hiding the fact that you're trying to lose weight? Are you trying to improve your health? Or you've got, brain fog and you're trying to work on it? Why are you hiding that fact? And a lot of it is, I'm scared of judgment. When you die, in 2 generations' time, probably, maybe 3, no one's going to remember you. Right? You'd be lucky if someone in 2 generations remembers you. The Queen died a couple of years ago, September the 8th, 2012. 2022, 2023, 2022, I think. But exactly, I can't even remember. But you probably haven't thought about the Queen for ages. Right? You probably haven't thought, oh yeah, God rest the Queen. No, you don't think about it. And she's like a figurehead. I'm not being funny, guys. I love you, but who's gonna be like, oh, remember that post that Sam put her up? Oh my God, cringe. Fucking no one. No one's gonna do that. Do you know how many people remember my post? I post daily, at least twice a day. How many people see it? Not many. How many people give me shit for it? Sometimes. How many do I care about? None. But that's the thing, guys. Like, you're so worried about other people's perceptions of you or judgments that you're not prioritizing yourself, and therefore you're not changing, and you're being stuck where you are because you're afraid of other people's judgments. And those people, if they judge you, why do you give a shit about their judgments? If your partner's judging you, that's another problem. That's a completely different conversation we need to be having. But ultimately, people who love you and want you to thrive and I want you to get to where you want to be, they're not going to judge you. They're going to be like, fuck, Sam's doing a good job. Oh, I wish I could be more like Sam. Oh, Sam's committed. Oh my God, I've seen the changes. They would be like that. So we need to stop worrying about other people's judgments and start acting like the leader, acting like we want to be somewhere we want to be, and start making the changes to get there as well. So those are all side conversation I wasn't expecting to have, but there we go. I had it. I'm gonna go take my 10 minutes me time, making some lunch and a cuppa. You're gonna have a great day today. Thank you, Sam. I hope so. Although it is already 2 o'clock, I need to have this cup of tea. I need to have some electrolytes. It's 10 minutes and Sam. I need to go to the gym. Sam, you've got a personality, haven't you? And that's why we love you. And Sam is one of the, I'm going to say it, Sam's one of the most loved members of the community by all. She's very inspiring. So I'm going to head off. Any questions, give me a shout. If you're waiting for a response from me, then I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying my hardest. If you're desperate for a response, message Cam or email me at hello@thisiscoaching.net or faye@thisiscoaching.net, and I'll get back to you that way. But Instagram, Facebook, I'm in the sin bin, so unfortunately, I might not be able to respond to you. But I'm trying my best, and I will get back to you at some point. Okay, fab. Have a good one, guys. Speak to you soon.